Should the Raiders blow this up, trade Maxx Crosby, their only tradable asset? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Not.
Like, here's the thing with the Raiders.
Because you're on record saying this team has zero weapons, so they have to address the offense.
So here's where I give Pete Carroll a pass. The only egregious decision the organization made was hiring Chip Kelly as the OC, making him the highest paid coordinator in NFL history. That is ludicrous to me. Like, absolutely ludicrous, because of his track record, his 2 previous stints in the National Football League. It was not, okay, this is the guy we got to go get. But I do give Carroll a pass because he inherited the mess. Like, you got to go back, and how did we get here? They decided not to re-sign Josh Jacobs, but then they bypassed Bijan Robinson in the draft. In that same draft, they bypassed Jalen Carter to draft the defensive end from Texas Tech, who still is yet to make a significant impact, right? Okay, they draft Brock Bowers, get it right. But now you got to spend a first-round pick on Ashton Genty because of the mistakes they made with Josh Jacobs and not drafting Bijan Robinson. Pete Carroll wasn't here for the Devontae Adams trade, on and on and on and on and on. You guys watched the Raiders on, what was that, Sunday night? Or was it Monday night? Whatever it was.
Monday night.
That doesn't look like an NFL offense from a talent standpoint. So I give Pete a pass, and then this offseason, he'll get a chance to go out and fix what he knows needs to be fixed. I would not get rid of Crosby because they're not far away on defense.
I don't know.
They're shitty.
Yeah, here's why I clean house as coaching staff. This is why I clean house if I'm Pete Carroll. Number one, you kept the DC that you obviously knew him, but he's been with the Raiders prior to you. And to me, there seems like a conflict because Pete Carroll's a defensive guy. So I can see 2 different philosophies. This isn't Pete Carroll's defense. And secondly, I don't know how good the back row is. I got a kid there, Lonnie Johnson, who's a long, athletic kid who's making plays since he's returned from injury. But at the same time, what else is there? You got rid of Jack Jones, who's a big-time cover corner. He got rid of him, and I don't know if their secondary is sustainable. And then their D-line, other than Max, I know they got an interior guy, but they've been underperformers. And I think Pete needs to get back to a guy he trusts so he can still have more input on the D. And I think he's letting his guys do it. And then the offense, I'm with you. Like, Chip Kelly has never done anything since Oregon, and his resume is held on because of what he did at Oregon. He hasn't done shit else. Pay him $6 million and be 31st overall in offense is egregious, like you said. And then at the other side, they need weapons. They have Brock Bowers, and that's it. You can't even get Ashton Genty going because their O-line is so bad. So you have O-line issues. You got a quarterback issue. If you want to keep Geno and get rid of Chip and try it again, you're going to still face heat, though, if Geno's average to mid next year under a new OC, because you still have lack of Jimmys and Joes, Shaun, to your point. You got to go get them. I think Maxx Crosby, 7th year, is the only tradable asset you have. And you can get 3 firsts and probably an offensive game changer right now. And then you just rebuild it. Because I don't see it. Like, there's no way this Raider team's going to win next year in Pete Carroll's 2nd year. So you got to change something. And I don't know if you can.
I think if I was the GM, I would look at it slightly different. Because we do have Bowers and Genty on offense, right? Myers a good backup tight end. I can go out in free agency and get an elite wide receiver and then draft a super talented wide receiver. Now what was a weakness could potentially be a strength because we now Thornton and Beck and Trey Tucker are depth guys. Not frontline guys, but depth guys. So now, we can insulate the O-line with some veteran, free agent signings and be decent. I don't think Geno forgot how to play. I just don't think Chip's a good play caller. I'm just being honest.
$6 million.
Well, Pete Carroll hired him, so I don't know.
Yeah, you got to be better 31st overall.
Think about the lack of creativity in getting Brock Bowers the ball.
Oh, it's bad. Or even Genty the ball and run game. Like, I thought we add a little bit of more 12 personnel, get a floater in there, add something to it because right now Genty's just hitting a wall. Like they got a safety. You said that the run on the safety, Shaun, was fucking atrocious.
Like Chip Kelly, getting an 11 or 12 personnel and making Brock Bowers the single receiver in the 3-by-1 set where he's getting the other team's number 1 corner. That's not designing plays for Brock Bowers, dog.
Yeah, that's real.
Come
That
on,
is
man.
real.
What are you doing, dog? This ain't college. Like them guys can cover in the NFL, man.
What you do is, Shaun, you get in the nub 3x1 dead side tight end where the corners are over.
That's right.
Like the NFL loves to do, go corners over, and then you motion Browers before the snap outside, and the backer walks out with them, and then he's one-on-one with a linebacker.
Right.
Like, I don't understand.
Him up out there. Yeah.
Guess who did that? And live by it, Smitty, the New England Patriots and Gronk.
Yeah.
Guess what? Motion them out after everybody's set. Corners are over. I take Gronk out there, and the linebacker walks out with Gronk, and they throw it up.
Mismatch.
You don't do that with Brock fucking Bowers ever? One time all year?
And, dog, at the beginning of games, like, because I'm here in Vegas. So, of course, when you're out on a Sunday, the Raiders get priority on the TV, wherever you're at. You know what I mean? So you're watching the Raiders. Like, when he scripts the first 10 to 12, there are games where Brock doesn't get a target. Like, Brock not involved at all. Like, I'm like, on what planet is Chip Kelly living, dog? Like,
hello. I don't get it, homie. I don't get it. They're a bad team, man. A lot of issues with that team.
And guess what? They're favored Sunday by 3.5.
Guess who?
The Browns. Shador, baby. Shador,
hey. I might find a Vegas go to the game, man. I think Shador might have one of himself a game. So
yeah.
Of course you do.
Your watch nice too, homie. I might have to get that from you. Anyway, though.
Of course you think he's gonna have a game.
He's gonna have a game. Of course you think he won't have a game, of course. So it's of course on both sides, homie. Let's move back to college football real quick, though, Shaun, before you say something.
Here's where I hope Shador understands what's going on. You are a 5th round pick. This may be your only shot. Fair, unfair, right, wrong. I hope he realizes that. That's all I'm gonna say. He's not even gonna even get the rope that Dylan Gabriel got. You know how they kept trotting Gabriel out there game after game? And he was ass cheeks. I don't even know if Shador gonna get that kind of opportunity. So I'm hoping he plays well, to be honest. I may even go to the game.
Please do.